Is thermacell really the best? Hey everybody, I'm just gonna do a little product review right here. I saw this item at the store before I came camping. I kind of wanted to give it a test, and because I run the thermacell, this guy right here, I run this thing, and it doesn't really seem like it puts off that much. You can definitely see like the smoke or whatever is coming off of it, and so I saw these guys. And they look pretty interesting, especially for the price point. I think it was like $6 or something for these things. And this is what it looks like out of the package. And it looks like they come from Malaysia, and I think that's like the mosquito capital of the world. So they gotta be pretty good. And I actually lit one last night. It actually lasts pretty long. I think it was like 3 hours for one of these little sticks. So I'm gonna do a side by side. I just barely put a brand new one, a cartridge in the thermacell there, and it's just barely heating it up now. So I'm just going to go ahead and light this up and put it side by side and kind of show you what it actually does. Yeah, it takes a little bit of going. But yeah, last night when I had this thing going, it had no interruptions. It just burnt solid and evenly all the way down. But yeah, the bugs are coming out pretty good right now, and I want to see if it repels other bugs too, because we got like a few flies and all the good stuff in the forest here, and have a few mosquitoes as well, but definitely not that bad, but still kind of annoying. Alright, there it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick this, maybe like find somewhere in here. It says to stick it in the ground, but I don't know if my dog will run over it. And I'll put that, I don't know, maybe like right here, I guess. And so you could already see it's starting to puff pretty good. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure that the smoke is not good for you. It's probably like smoking a whole cigar if you're standing next to it, but as long as you're not breathing it in, I think it won't be too bad. Or as long as nobody's sitting in that chair right there. But yeah, I'm going to time this up and see. And then this is what this little guy's doing. I don't know if you can see the little puffs coming out of it. So yeah, again, these are the mosquito repelling sticks. And they come packaged all together. Let's see if I can pull this out. Packaged all together like that. So you got 5 of them. So if you think about it, five sticks for $6 that last 3 hours a piece, and hopefully they don't not too bad for you. But yeah, there it is. I'll touch back here in a little bit. All right, so here we are. It's been an hour. Let's see the results. So by looking at the thermacell right now, it looks like it's really light blue, and you can kind of see where it's been burning off right there in the middle. If I can get that shadow out of the way. Yeah, that's like an hour's worth right there. And this is what's left of that guy. A little bit more than halfway. And this is what it looked like before. So we still got probably like almost like another 2 hours on that thing. And then this thing, although it is putting some out, it seems like it's almost on the last leg of that cartridge. So yeah, and overall, it seems like the bugs just like stay out of the way. So yeah, I'm giving this thing probably like 4 out of 5 Bodie heads. And I'm guessing like between these things and these off wipes, it's like you can't go wrong with this combo. And the thermacell is like, although I like it, but every time I use it, it has to be actually like 0 wind, or it just doesn't really repel. Unless there was like zero wind and you're holding it on your lap or something. But so I don't know. I think I'm just gonna pick up a few more packs of these, and I got these at Sportsman's Warehouse. So again, mosquito repelling sticks. Yeah, I recommend them. So yeah, I hope you guys like this little product review, and yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, I'm back here at my favorite location, so just gonna try to give you guys a little sneak peek of a couple of campgrounds or camp spots here. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Walk right up into here. Yeah, look at the size of this log. Yeah, the thing is massive. So yeah, that big old sucker came from there. Yeah, that thing is huge. There's some rocks all stacked up right there. Pretty cool. But yeah, it looks like a one tent, maybe two if you squeeze in here, campsite. Kind of get a peek of the river down there. Yeah, and these little steps that cruise right down here. And I'm guessing this is where you park your car right here, or your truck or whatever. Maybe even small trailer, but I don't know. So yeah, little peek at a different little campsite. Yeah, in one of my last videos, I was actually showed you guys where I was staying. I'm actually staying at that same spot. Yeah, look at this one. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I like this one. Again, another peek at the river down there. Possibly a little trail that goes down there, but yeah, pretty cool little spot. Again, another one, maybe two tent set up here. There's some pretty good parking right up front. Oh, I see. This is actually two of them. This one's right next to it. Oh, so this one's kind of a little like hiking. Oh yeah, if you can see that camp spot over there. Stayed over there before. Pretty cool spot. But when I stayed there, that giant log wasn't there. Yeah, I got a little rail here. I'm gonna walk down here real quick. Yeah, nice soothing sounds of the river to fall asleep to. Yeah, I remember getting in the water right there. It doesn't look really deep at all, but yeah, it's probably like a good 5 feet deep, and it is for a reason. So yeah, there's a couple little spots for you guys check out. So yeah, that's just a couple extra camping spots just right up the road from where I'm staying. And I actually just wanted to turn on the camera to get a couple shots of those camp spots before I go down and take some pictures of this cool little pool or the bridge area. Yeah, there's another one up there. Steep little entrance here. It's kind of fun pulling the trailer up this. But not too bad as long as you just go slow. I was gonna see if there was any like bear notice or anything like that. So last night or before last night, before it got dark, after we got here, our neighbors showed up, and they said that they were from Texas, and they thought that they were like dropped in the middle of nowhere, and they were worried about bears. Oh, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, they were like worried about bears, and they came up, and I introduced myself, and he's like, "Do you have a shotgun?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Do you have any bear spray or anything?" And I was like, "No, we don't really have an issue with bears here." And he was pretty worried, and I told him that everything should be all right, and just kind of be smart about stuff. And then this morning, I told him about this little trail so he can come and hike this with his wife and kids. And I saw him walking down the road with a hatchet and a giant stick for like protection or something. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, interesting little funny story. It's cool. But hey, it's like it's better to be alert about your surroundings, like of any kind of wildlife, because I've also been places where they actually, if they have sightings of cougars and stuff like that, they'll post signs and stuff. Alright, and if you guys remember this part from my last video, or one of my last videos, into this cool bridge. Cool little waterfall. I'm not going to do the whole trail. I'm just gonna walk up here a little bit. Yeah, the Santiam Wagon Road. I really wanted to take that, but I just don't know how long the trail it actually is. Here's this giant boulder. Wonder if this is the reason why it's called House Rock, because it's as big as a house. A cave. Yeah, another reason why I wanted to come back up here and just check this out, just to see the darkness quality of this compared to the GoPro, because I think in the GoPro I wasn't able to see all the way down in there. But if I remember right, I think it might have been pretty cloudy too, if that makes a difference, but sure it does. So yeah, this is just a little a refresher, I would say, sneak peek of some of this area a year later. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys like this little video, and can't wait to show you guys some more footage. I know it's not really super exciting, but it's always cool to check out some different places and locations at different times and different times of the year. So yeah, there it is. I'll cruise down there and show you a little bit underneath the bridge. Yeah, I saw a path down there that I could take. See if I don't get crossed up in some spider webs. That is really cool. Yeah, I think it would be cool to actually come here when the water is actually pretty high, and then maybe like cruise around on a paddleboard or something. Just hit these little deep holes. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. These cool rocks. Yeah, I can sit here and just look for stuff all day. Hope you guys like this little video of a little kind of refresher of this area a year later. A little background for you, cool little bridge right there, pretty cool. So yeah, hope you guys liked this video, and see you on the next one.